This is how I love the world. This is how I love the world. This is how I love the world. This is the only way I can do that. This is how I love the world. This is how I love the world. I have to stay as far away from the world. Have to create a separate universe that I can live within to be myself. Because they chew me up and spit me out. That's what this world has done for me. That's what this world has done to me. But I don't take it personally. There are people, I wish I could help them solve all their problems. But I don't think that's what they want to do. Because they would hardly have an identity without them. They would hardly have a personality without them. If they didn't sit in their shit, complain that it stinks, that's all they do. Because they don't bother to think, hey, I'm the one sitting in this chair, shitting myself nonstop. And they just switch chairs and shit in the other chair, you know? Wish I could motivate people to change. Now I know that there are a select few that hear my words and actually retain them and apply them. Good for you, good for you, good for you. That's why I do what I do. Most people shit on anything or anyone that's too demanding of them. Even though I'd never made any demand of you, I just told you what you didn't want me to. A lot of people aren't ready for that. That's why you yell at me and hang up the phone and insist that I just don't know. Well, clearly, if I hit a nerve, there's something that I said that really resonated, but you weren't ready for it to resonate. But many people will tell themselves something over and over and over again, and then call it fate. A lot of people say something like, well, I'm just not meant to have this, because they're not willing to wait, they're not willing to wait. All good things are worth waiting for. All good things you gotta work for. You don't deserve to be happy if you're not willing to work to be happy. If you don't work, you don't deserve a paycheck. works like that. You gotta treat mental problems like physical problems. I don't know a single person that has diabetes that's whining about it. Why? Because it's just something they deal with. So they accommodate. They don't expect other people to cater to their ass. They accommodate. But it's like, with mental illness, that's not the case at all. You can continue to just play victim about it. And whenever you play victim, you make victim. Because whenever you think you're a victim, you're more likely to engage in very toxic behavior. And you see this a lot with like either people that are like constantly like lamenting like over their problems, or people that insist that they don't have problems, they're not a victim, they're totally together. Those people are actually way more dangerous. I'd much rather deal with somebody that acknowledges the fact that they have problems, even if they're really annoying to be around, versus somebody that insists that everything's fine. And these are the ones that take psychiatric medication and end up shooting a bunch of people. You know, because they can't accept the fact that they are frazzled. They can't accept the fact that they are broken. And these broken people are more likely to take shitty advice. The best advice I could ever give you is to read this book. And actually apply it. You gotta be receptive, man. That's why I don't even bother with certain people, because I know that they're not going to be receptive to anything I have to say. I'm not gonna waste my fucking breath. I'm not gonna waste my energy trying to help you. I've done that with enough people who have gotten extremely angry with me because I gave a fuck about them. I gave enough of a fuck about them to tell them the truth. And now they don't speak to me anymore. Which I guess worked out for me, because I don't have to listen to them anymore. I don't have to be their unpaid therapist anymore. They think that giving me the silent treatment and refusing to speak to me again, they think that that makes me so upset. Like, honey, I'm so glad you gave me a break. But really though, I would rather people do something positive for themselves. You know, like, I would rather have less to bitch about. I would rather have less to joke about. I would rather have less to yell about. I mean, this world makes for great comedic material, but it seems like everyone's pretty miserable, though, because they don't have that comedian mindset where they look at everything like it's a fucking joke. Because it is. You look at all these people doing this all fucking day. Why would you take a person seriously that's like so addicted to doing this all day? They're not a person anymore. They're not a person anymore. This is their personality. That's why they call it the iPhone. I know I've made this point before, but I can't stop making this point because it won't stop being true. But it's like, if you're not willing to look at your lifestyle and try to accommodate to your hindrances, and you just whine about them, like, you're never going to get out of that mindset. You're never going to feel better. You're never going to do anything positive because, like, you're too busy sitting around feeling sorry for yourself, and you're never going to accomplish anything that way. I'm all about motivating people to change, motivating people to, like, move up. Mentally, emotionally, spiritually, you know? Stagnation is not cool, man.